Yeah, my name is Marina, and I've been with the company for over a year. I invited, a couple of friends, like Diana is my partner, and I was invited and introduced to the company by Victoria Beachy. She's also on the Zoom today, and I just wanted to save money on travel. We have been traveling quite a bit, but I wanted to reshift my budget on travel into different buckets. And once I saw the opportunity to save, I was like, sign me up. But the funny story is, we all skeptical about this kind of Zooms and presentations, and I was one of them. And of course, the only reason I went on a Zoom, not knowing what this about, is just to prove wrong my friend that she shouldn't be part of this company. But I actually liked it, everything I heard. I did my math like Allah. I am in banking and finance myself, and it made sense. Even if you have to pay 135 a month, it's still the worst thing will happen to you. You will have two vacations with points and unlimited bookings through travel site where you can save 30, 40, 60, 70% off. So it's impossible to lose a dollar. Every penny you save, you just prepay in advance for your vacation. So that's kind of the product we have. Yes, people think it's maybe pyramid, but we would not be a pyramid company being on the market for 12 plus years, right? We registered licensed travel company that we just market a little bit different our product than any other company is. And when someone is questioning you, are you a pyramid? You look like a pyramid, people that you refer with your link will make sometimes more money than yourself. And that's the answer to that question. Like being in corporate America environment and working for corporations and banks and insurance companies, it's the same setup, looks like a pyramid. You have a CFO, you have team managers, you have um, supervisors and team leads, and then you have basic employees. An employee cannot make more than team manager, and team manager cannot make more than CFO. So that's another way of looking at it. But I decided to dive in and jump in, and I really enjoyed this past year. I was able to save over $8,000, and we had multiple trips every other month we would try to go somewhere. And anytime we would compare it to Expedia, we would still come back to Travorium because pricing was by two, three, four, $500 cheaper than anywhere else. So that's why I feel good about sharing this opportunity with my friends and family, and I would advise you to do the same. Track and meet your goal. It is very important to understand your why. For those who are new, we need to know your why you're here, to travel more, to get extra $500, $600 or $5,000 a month, right? If you want $5,000, how much can you put, how many hours a week can you set aside? How many minutes a day can you set aside to achieve that goal? That's where it starts. If you only have 30 minutes a day, let's make that 30 minutes super productive. Let's have a plan and consistent plan that you are every night from 7 to 7:30 calling somebody, and have a goal of calling 10, 15 people. And then once you get somebody on a phone, you have to have a plan ready to go and add them to the line and say, hey, can you talk to me? So that's what I wanted to share.
Yes, wonderful.
Great, good idea.
Right. So everyone should be working on their list. Most of you are fairly new to the company, and the plan is to start your book. And this book, you would want to write down the date you join and write down your why. If you haven't done that yet, it's important to know why you're here. So once you do the date, your why, you need to write down 2 or 3 or 4 names of your upline. You would want to have my name. If you're in my team, Veronica's name, there's Ali, there's Todd, there's Tatiana Zealand, our ambassador. Have those handy because you could also text and call them anytime. Then you would want to decide for yourself, do you want to be a member or do you want to find your 3? And if you do want to find your 3, set aside so much time a day or a week to make that happen. What do I mean by that? If you want to be platinum director and find your three in 20 days, what do you need to do this? So statistics has been if you reach out to 10 people, one or two out of the 10 people would say yes to you. So you need to have a list at least of 30, 40 people to start with to at least get to that free membership. And that's where you work with your direct upline to actually get this happen. I don't want you to be the one doing the conversation. The max you need to say, hey, I came across something very, very interested, and we have a script. So once you get through the checklist, Veronica, can you please type in learningthistraining.com link to the checklist?
Yes.
They will give you an idea how much or how little to say. So the key in this business is you reaching out to the person you want to work with. And more you reach out, more time they will give it to you. So this is totally in your hands how much time you want or help. But if you need some help, please work with your sponsor, with your upline, as we say, or your partner. It doesn't have to be upline. It could be someone, you know, underneath you eventually that you can come up with a team and help each other out. It's been working wonders for some.
Remember in the beginning, when was it? A few months ago, when he shared that those secrets, how he would contact people. I'm talking about Matt Gambino. He would do a three-way texts instead of calling. He would
We
just
have scripts
text.
for those too. So
I
he will
have
go
it
on
in
the
the
random
chat.
social media and start talking about dogs and say, hey, by the way, I'm thinking about going on a trip. Are you guys into travel? By the way, I came across this amazing platform that allows you to save money. Oh, are you interested? Okay, let me connect you with Sophia. She's my travel girl. And boom, he, without even asking, creates a three-way chat and says, hey, Sophia, I have my new friend, buddy Dave, who wants to know how to save money on travel. And then from there, Sophia jumps in and say, hey, Dave, I'm available tomorrow or day after tomorrow and this hour. Let's connect for a few minutes. So that's kind of high level concept, how casually you create a three-way call without actually be the messenger. You are the hostess and you are connect the people so that that third person will do a little bit of presentation for you. But you need to be focused, you need to be consistent, and you need to have that drive in you if you want to close your membership to make it free. So
Right. When you said like hostess or a host, imagine airplane. You just walk and you just offer. You just offer.
would you like tea or coffee? And do you
You don't,
care if they take tea or coffee?
you don't
No, I care less if you take tea or coffee or none of that. So don't take it personally because we have a good stuff to offer. I look at it as just helping out people. Like, why would you want to pay for all inclusive $2,500 when you can get it for $900 cheaper? So in fact, today I met up with my friends. They've been watching me for the last 8, 9 months. And sure enough, they're like, okay, how can you travel this much? I want to see what you do and how you do it. They brought their laptop. I had my laptop. I had my three monitors in front, and we start looking at back office, the best way to show them back office and the best way to show them the prices. At the same time, they're looking at the same hotel and at the same room at the same dates, and they see the values here. So sometimes we're about the same, sometimes we're super discounted. So yeah, people, like Ala mentioned, will watch you. We will talk about social media and regular posts maybe next time. But all of those little things, starting with a book by Eric Warr, that are recommended in this network marketing would be a good start for you. Heidi joined us.
Hello, Heidi.
Yes, 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 Heidi. It's still on. It's just a team on. And at 7 o'clock,
Hello.
hey girl, it's our little team meeting.
Yeah, Eric
Welcome,
Warr.
welcome.
I just typed in the chat. When you drive, if you just listen to that book, it's pretty cool. This book is on YouTube. You can just
Make sure you have this book
very
at
fun.
your fingertips because I listened to it first, but I'm a visual person, so I ended up getting one used online, and I can highlight and I can use those scripts and words to share the information about the company if that's your goal. Again, company doesn't expect you to run outside and share, but if you want to eliminate your membership, we have amazing referral program. So any specific questions, guys?
What was the name of the book?
It's
Go Pro.
Yeah, it's right in the chat. Eric Worre, Worre, Go Pro. He's on Facebook. He has big, he's like a
And
celebrity.
TikTok, yes.
Celebrity networker. Yes, he's big, famous.
He's still active. Like network marketing is a subject that is taught in Harvard, right? We have professors finally start teaching the subject because we are taught at school to get, education, to get a job, to retire, work for 40 years and earn $2,000-$3,000 retirement, right? Here we can work for a year or two and make the same $2,000 of extra cash. This is you should be treating this as $1 million business, even though you only paid $350 for it. And when you do treat this as $1 million business, you will work hard every day. You would not like, hey, let's see what happens, right? I might come out good, I might not. I guess it's a risk of $300. But if you think about it, that this is my bread and butter, this is it. I want to prove myself that I can succeed. You will get there.
Yes, my new partner, she is a Harvard graduate, and she said it's been taught at Harvard School for a long time. Not just, they haven't just started. She just corrected me. She
The
says
top elite schools, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Galina Smith, our upline, she lives in South Carolina. She is my personal sponsor. I only know her through online, through YouTube. She used to be a matchmaker way back many years ago, and she does this really nice little YouTube. I mean, it's not that little YouTube channel. So she helps women to figure out her path in life, right, Galina? So she's very good. She's ready to help anytime, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. She's always very, very technically she's very good to figure out who to put where and how to.
Yeah, all the question about placement, I am the first helper for sure.
Yes.
So I am always, do not do any mistake. Just do not worry to bother. Do not hesitate. I'm here for you. Are you okay, guys? Okay, so I was looking for this club because 2 years ago, just exact 2 years ago, my husband bought me a membership and travel club, and we supposed to pay 24,000 during first 3 years, 6,000 immediately, 4,000 during 30 days, and then 430 3 more years. I was so happy to get that gift. And I have a channel on YouTube, and I just was happy to share my gift, my feelings with my followers, and they said, you are so stupid. People are earning on travel, and you just keep spending. So I said, okay, I will look for this club, and it took me 2 months to find it because there are a lot of travel clubs now. I didn't know about that before, and normally it is appears. And in a year or couple of years, they are disappeared with all your money you said there. This company was 11 years old that time already, and they were stable, and they hadn't got any debts. They paid everything on time. And I decided to try, and I'm so happy I found it. So I wanted to let you know you are in a very good, stable place. So sometimes they try to make up some stuff about us. It is a really very decent company. And the more I am in it, the more I'm happy for myself and all my teams that we found this team.
Yeah, I like the way you share your financial secrets. That you told me once that your husband was working for 40 years and he's making
Yeah,
the same amount as
yeah, yeah.
now making here with.
Yeah, but I'm not a very good example because, I'm
I
kind of
know.
retired and I try not to work hard. I try to enjoy every my day, but I share my knowledge about this club with everybody I meet. And time to time, people come back and tell, I thought that I wanted to save some money or I wanted to earn some money. And for today, I can tell already that even with such very relaxing work, I got the result which are really better than my husband got our social security retirement during 40 plus years. And I did it. It was a little bit over a year. And
Over.
I wanted to tell one more time, I was not working from morning till night. Sometimes I work just 15 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. Like now I spend 2 hours talking to a lady from Australia.
Australia. I'm talking to a
Yeah.
lady from New Zealand. All right.
No, from Australia. And she travels a lot and she knows a lot of people who can be in her team. So, and she asks a lot of questions. So I guess we are here maybe to answer all your questions if you have any.
So, Galina, you have about 50, 60 people now in your downline, in your binary.
No, it is more than 70 actually already,
Already.
but it is thank you to my team, because the first year I said even relaxing working, I involved 13 people personally.
So your
Personally,
personal 13 people, you have personal.
first year it was 13.
Mhm.
For today, it is more than 20. The second year, I was lazy and I went to Europe for a long time. And after Europe, I didn't talk to anybody the whole month long. And I realized that my team is not growing when I am
What?
not involved. So if you wanted to grow, you need to talk to people every day, even several minutes. Even several minutes. Yep.
Yeah, the goal is to help your people instead of go and search for new people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The whole
But
career in Travorium.
I came in April, so till April maybe I will involve again 13. Who knows? I have some people who are thinking. Normally it is 5, 7 people thinking. Some of them
Yes, yeah.
start faster, some slowly, but
Yeah, they're thinking that's good. And so now you're making about 2,000 a month, which is growing, right?
it is growing and it depends. My income from 750 till 2000, 2000
So
and more. It depends how I work, how my team works, because what is good in my position, I need to subscribe just one person a month, and on 31st days they pay me 750. So even if my team didn't work, it is 750 because they pay me 25 every day, and this 750, so it is 1,500 already, but my team working very good. Sometimes not very good. So it depends. So my income depends on you guys also. And I want you to invite everybody. And it is going to be much easier to work. Just at 5 days, you give your link to everybody. If you wanted to go somewhere, just compare prices with this site and be sure that you
yeah.
buy the same place for less money. It is so good what they are doing for us.
Think about what I just said, think about your goals, long-term and short-term. For long-term goals, okay, how soon do you want to find your 3? And if you are serious about finding your 3, work with your sponsor, upline, Galina, Veronica, myself, to get there, to close your status. Because once you have that 445 daily, it's such a nice way to actually relax and you don't feel like you have to stress out. But yes, inviting an extra person will get you to the next level, and slowly before you know, you have a team, an organization. So we're here for you. We want you to be successful. If you are successful, that makes us a little bit more successful, but it's all about building relationships and exploring the ways to share this blessing with our friends. Do not miss Todd's trainings and try to listen to a couple of presentations a week, even though you know what this is about, because listening, repeating that message in your head multiple times helps you to build the knowledge. So one day you'll be doing the same for your team if you decide to do that. So you can do that. But less you say, get better it will be. And always you want to act in a hurry. Hey, buddy, if you, let's say, making a call to someone and you say, hey, Steve, I haven't talked to you for a year. I hope everything is good. How's family? Hey, I don't have a lot of time, but I really wanted to tell you something really cool. Came across this company. You have to check it out. I just looked at these deals. And I know, guys, you may be interested in travel or will be traveling in the next 12 months. Just check it out. I really have to go, but you can save money by doing this. And then leave it like that. So similar scripts we have on learnthistraining.com, where you can text. The most effective is a voice message and phone call, but the second effective is, of course, a text message and a link. We have professionals who would be doing those presentations on a regular basis. We have a schedule posted in the chats. So use that or reach out to your sponsor to get that as well. Two things I want you to take away from today. You need to be really good about inviting people to watch the information and really good at closing and follow-ups. The rest, give this job to the professional that does presentation. So once you nail down and master smart, quick, in a hurry invitation to a live Zoom presentation or a private one, master how to do the follow-up closing. So that's what you should be working on. That's all it is. And if you don't have enough people or can't find your three, there's two main reasons. We'll also have a good training about that from Sophia. That means you are not talking to enough of people, or you're telling too much to your people. So there's two reasons. Once again, you're not reaching out to enough people, or you're reaching out to enough people, but you're telling them too much. And that's why they don't show up to presentations. And that's why you don't have your three. That's why you need to start drafting, 30, 40 names into your book, and then go down your list. If you like paper, it's great, but if some people are digital, we also have Google Sheets, Google Doc. We can share with you if you want to. That will allow you to access to your list of people through your phone and through your computer if you are tech savvy.